Trader Prad and Miss V, indeed coming at you. Welcome back to Memes and Movies. I'm your host, Trader Prad. This is the beautiful Miss V over here.
Thank you, Prad. And hey, guys, I also have one from Rahim. He said me to enjoy, but I will probably pass out. So
Where's mine?
I will share with you. It's too much for
All right,
me.
cool.
Well, guys, thank you very much for joining us today. It's going to be a super interesting time spending, crazy day, Tesla to the moon, good earnings. Was unexpected move for me. We will talk about all of this. Please be active. Write what you trade on the chat. Ask us anything, and please give us a like. All right, Prad, how is your morning going so far?
Yeah, I started off my day with a little outlook on the buyout. It was really surprising to see a buyout stock do crazy amounts of volume. So we were watching that. Obviously, we thought that it would do a little bit more move than it did, but it didn't. So I'll just show you guys a couple of trades here that I did on there. Just try to go long. The buyout price is around 950, so I try to go long. And obviously, this is where most people end up going to sleep because the stock just moves in a penny range for like the whole day. So if you don't know what to do, if you don't know how to jump on gateways and get the fills that you need to, it can kind of get, for lack of a better word again, resident sleeper. So if you don't know what to do over here, it can get boring. So I'm just going to flip to a more exciting stock that everyone knows I trade on a day-to-day basis. I guess how Miss V gets called the Tesla champ or Tesla pro. Am I going to be coined as the Affirm trader now? I don't know. But here we go. Back to Affirm once again. Obviously, I thought the stock would be below 150, but off the open, we ran up above it. And then I was like, we're above 150. Maybe it's a 155 to 150 short trade. So I kept scalping the 155 short, sorry. Obviously, as you guys can see, multiple entries and exits. All of them were winners, except for like maybe a couple, which I got stopped out on. But then as soon as I saw weakness, I went back in, and now I'm still holding a couple positions on Affirm right now. As you guys can see, I'm up $1.47 on that position. I've made 28 trades so far. And just quickly checking over, yeah, I'm up on all my positions. And last but not least, this position over here, I'm actually not very happy about because right before I came into the show, this exit right here was only supposed to be a partial exit, but I threw out an order with all my shares. So I'm pretty upset about that out right there on Tesla. I took the 888 shorts off at the first rebound, I guess, off the highs were on the intraday time scale. So 888 was getting rejected. As soon as I saw 888 break out maybe by like 15 cents and come back through 888, I punched that short. I got out. Best out was, I think, 881. And then 900, obviously, we saw how 900 kept getting rejected, the high a day being 900. I just punched my position there. Lucky enough to get that position exactly at 900. So I wrote it down quite a bit. Nice little exits, you know, up a good amount on Tesla here. But very upset about my last exit over here. Kind of careless, kind of not noticing what my sizing was before throwing the order, and just ended up throwing out all of my size out there. So I wish I could hold that a little bit longer. Maybe if the stock goes back up, I can get a more another position here, a second position, but I don't think I'll have that chance, and I might have to chase this entry down a little bit. So on that note, I think the second entry for me would be on the breakdown of 895, maybe if 895 shows weakness, and then we have a move all the way back to 890-ish or so. Affirm is boring. Yeah, today Affirm is a little boring indeed. More fun was Tesla for sure to trade on because the moves was just absolutely insane on Tesla. I don't know why I couldn't bring it in myself to go long on it. You know, I was telling Miss V not too long ago about get out of the way if the stock is showing you a trend, a strength in the direction that you are looking to trade in, or not in the other direction than the one that you're looking to trade in. Just get out of the way. Keep it simple for yourself. But here I am. Still trying to battle it. You know, I also say that our minds kind of play games. When you're sitting there looking at Tesla go up, and up, you're just questioning yourself like, okay, it's gotta come down here. Okay, it's gotta come down here, right? All right, maybe over here. This is too far. Like, okay, now this is crazy. This is overextended. So those kind of games that you're playing with your head will make you take trades without a plan and without a setup. So luckily enough, I didn't go that far with my thought process. I was 890, 888. I looked for levels to break and show me weakness, and then I scaled into my shorts. Very thankful that I didn't get run over by Tesla today, because it is very possible. This move off a $30 move to the top side, insane. Miss V, you have any trades today?
Well, guys, I was trading Crocs and, of course,
Crocs.
Tesla today. I was short on Crocs, though.
Okay.
And, well, a very tough morning for me because, as you can see here, stock went $20 against me. What can I learn from this trade? Put your stop losses. I went to make coffee. I come back and, hello, I'm going to the moon. So that's a good thing that I can learn from that. Well, guys, stock went against me. I sold it here and bought more shares. So this is a nice long trade for me. I get out of here, went short again, got out and bought more share to go in the long, which helped me to cover some of my losses. Positive trade on Crocs, still kind of in a negative territory, even though better than before. Looking for more opportunities, right, you guys, if you trade Tesla today. And by the way, Dominic Familar, thank you very much for your daily support. Coco is open. Can we take a look at Coco?
Yeah, for sure. Coco is my dog's name, so
Oh.
yeah, Coco. Just missing an A in the end on the ticker, but yeah, stock just opened. 1 million shares traded off the open print in the first minute or so. Now we're trying to see if we can continue going higher. We just tested 16 on the downside. 16 ended up holding, and the stock does look like it wants to continue going to the top side over here. Let's quickly check what the IPO calendar is showing us in terms of what the share amount is, in terms of what the offer amount is, and so on. So let's sort it by date. Today, Coco, Vita Coco Company, 15 price, and it opened around 1537. So that's not bad. Not too much of a buying pressure, but not bad. 11 million shares, kind of small, and 172 million is a pretty small. We look for more of a 500 million plus offer amounts in terms of a day trading aspect at least. But the stock is showing you decent volume. Oh wait, why does this show from $1? Ignore that bottom because the stock opened around here at $15 or so, and now we're trying to go test that $17 soon. Let's see if we can break out through that and continue going higher. There was obviously no buying pressure on the imbalance of the stock opening IPO print, but the stock is now seeing some buying pressure coming in and run up there. Looks like 1650 has a level. There could be a little iceberg blocking people from going higher right now, but that could be taken out maybe with the volume showing us the cards over here or the hands in a way. I just want to go back to Affirm here because Affirm is completely pooping itself right now. I am very happy for continuing to stick with my conviction on this trade. As you guys see, I only have one tiny bit of my shares left. I did not expect this to happen, I'll be honest, because of how the stock has been holding VWAP all day. So this was pretty surprising to me. So I'm pretty glad that I always tell you guys about how I want to be able to hold the position for that longer move, not kick myself out on the smallest candle on the other direction from my trade, just because I like blocking in my profits. I don't like seeing my winners turn into losers. Yeah, take the bag, as they say. So I'm just glad that I'm seeing this happen and I can hold on to it. And if you guys are in it, let's go, guys. Affirm short paying off.
Prad, Jackie Tucker says, I'll smash the like if they mention DWAC. Well, 86% move to the upside worth mentioning, so let's take a look.
Yeah, for sure. DWAC was being talked about in the morning, and we did expect halts on this stock, so pretty surprising to not see that happen. Yeah, pretty surprising to not see the halts come in on this stock, but overall the move to the top side has been absolutely insane. I obviously have been captivated by the Tesla's move to the top side and looking for that short level, looking for that short trade, so I wasn't paying attention to other stocks. But the DWAC, I was watching the morning show guys trade it, so look, man, this is crazy. Obvious rejection at 20. The $20 broke by only a 5-cent break, so that's called a weak break in my opinion, at least. So noticing that weak break on the $20, I would have as soon as it went through 20, the 5-cent break happened, 20 didn't hold on the bids, I would have just crossed out to the bids, take out liquidity, and smashed that short. Of course, hindsight is 2020. I don't know how the stock traded back then. We don't know if it whipsawed. We don't know if you had to kind of bag hold that short a little bit. But here we are, obvious rejection off that 20, coming back down to this $18 level. Let's see if we can support this $18 level. If not, then we can expect the stock to go back to the 16s and 17s where it did initially make that return. But this is where I see obviously most of the volume has been traded after the breakout. So if these levels don't hold, obviously we're going to go back to 15 or so on DWAC. DWAC on a lunch break. Yeah, I mean, the volume is still rampant. Like, the volume hasn't really decreased off of the open. So I'm going to expect that the stock still wants to, well, there's still eyes on the stock, and it could very easily continue going higher and higher as long as the trend shows that the volume is not dying off on this bad boy anytime soon.
Brad, can we take a look at Crocs actually? It's up around 8%. And by the way, someone on the chat says that Crocs should make heel shoes. Oh, well, hello. How do you like this, Elon Musk?
Is that real?
Yes, Balenciaga made that.
That's Balenciaga, that's not Crocs?
Well, they took, yeah, it's Balenciaga, but they took like base of Crocs, and those are real.
That's ugly. I'm
It is
sorry.
a
That's
little
so.
bit.
If I saw a woman ever wearing that and she was cute, I would never ask her
That's
out.
high fashion.
That's high fashion. Clearly, I don't know what high fashion is. Oh man!
How
Thank God
high?
you don't wear that, Miss V. Let's go to Neil.
Come on, man. That is if that's real, that is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. And look, I own Crocs. I don't care whatever, man. I have a pair of Crocs at home I've had for a while because they're comfortable and I have hardwood, and my back hurts. But at the end of the day, like, those are ridiculous. Great company, great stock. But come on, man. By the way, DWAC, the sheer volume of buying. So just so you guys, if you're paying attention to this, you cannot unsee when this thing gets to 18, 25 or so. There's now twice. Like, fail break at 20 even, which I was on the short. I'm like, take half out because it's so bullish. And then jailbreak 20 again, which stops me out. Get right back in at that 1950 level when it again rejects it. And then buyers galore at 1825. So I popped in the chat. If 18 breaks on Dwac, I think it might start to halt to the downside. If it halts twice and it can hold around 14 to 1450, there could be another jailbreak long for it. But at this point, you know, it's free shorts on this for us at DTTW. So I guarantee it's easy to borrow for a lot of people. There's a ton of people short this name right now off this 20 break for sure. And if there's not enough buyers at these prices, it could have that halt down that we've been looking for. You guys are saying that that's a real croc, so I'll take everyone's word for it. Miss V is usually pretty truthful about these.
Apparently,
I can't believe
it's a
it.
Balenciaga.
I
Croc
can't believe
remake.
it, but whatever.
No, Neil, it's a Balenciaga's version of a
Balenciaga.
Croc.
And it's real, and I'm pretty sure you would be even more shocked when you would find out about price for those. Those are probably not cheap. Like,
Yeah, those are probably $1,000. The Balenciaga runners that I wanted to buy were about $900. So I saw the price. I'm like, huh, right. Let's put it right back. Go buy my Nike Night.
yeah, those are like socks.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
socks ones, the runners.
those
Yeah,
are-
$900 for socks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. And their hoodies cost so much too, but I don't know. I kind of like brand names, so maybe one day you'll just see me come out with some Gucci's and some Pradas, but not anytime soon. That's for sure. I just want to go look at what the buying to selling ratio is on DWAC here, just so we can keep a track on what the buying looks like. I did say if 18 doesn't hold, we'll be probably in trouble. So it's good to see Neil also reiterate that, and he said we could be halting on the downside. So that's gonna be a little fun to keep an eye on. So if you guys do notice 18 break and we're on a different stock, feel free to just yell at me and tell me to pull up that stock and I'll do it. Real quick, let's go look at the volume profile on this stock. So obviously most of the volume today happened at $15 or so, $14.79. So let's just say $15, and that ratio over there is pretty even, and every the dollar point under that, the ratio has been pretty much just buying. Everything above from that has been pretty much buying all the way up till I believe 1850, where its sellers come into power, and then the buyers are getting trapped from what it looks like. So of course there's 10 million buying to 4 million sells over here at 1950 or so, but there was 7 million selling to 4 million buying at 1850. So the fact that there's less buying on a lower price point than a higher price point is looking like a bear setup for me, and it just looks like a bull trap in a way. You could easily get trapped on that on the longs over here, and then they just pull the rug and the stock just crashes and halts on the way down. As Neil just said, we are noticing a lower high and a lower low at the same time. So once again, another bear flag, bear setup over there coming into play. just keep an eye out. If 20 does break, obviously with volume, we could go higher and higher. But if volume doesn't show up, and if 20 breaks with a really weak break, that's an easy another third signal for you to see that the stock is just going down from here on out. 19 now acting as a rejection. Boom, we just dropped 50 cents from that $19. So let's go back to P Pro over here. That volume profile kind of helping us understand what's going on with the stock at the levels above 18 and below 20. So let's keep an eye out on this stock, and in the meantime, let's go to NIO. NIO, 13 million shares traded today, and yeah, I expected this move with Tesla. Along with Tesla, NIO sometimes move along, and Tesla's dropping too, so that means I don't have any shares for this short, and I'm going to be even more upset because this was supposed to be my trade. But I did say if 895 breaks, maybe I try to take a trade out of that. So let's see if we can get a trade out of that to maybe 890 or so. So 895 did break. We are going lower. I'm going to be very doubtful of getting a position. Oh, thank you. They actually gave it to me. 895 has some size now on the bid, so that's also a good thing to notice for me. Noticing the size, follow the stock down while the stock is going down, while the markets are going down, is a very good indication for my short position overall. So let's see how low can we go over here for Tesla. My target's obviously being around 890, and then if 885 comes into play, that's going to be brilliant for me, but I don't know if we're going to go down that far today on Tesla. Let's quickly go back to NIO because we were talking about NIO, and Tesla came into play because of that. The long move, NIO just following along with it, breaking out of 40, breaking out of VWAP, pre-market levels, breaking out of yesterday's close areas. So beautiful, beautiful opportunities here also. And all you had to do was notice Tesla move and just jump on it. Good trades overall on the market today, especially in the EV sector.
Well, yeah, and Tesla having a good day. It reported earnings. Earnings per share beat by 0.25. Revenue beat by 54.61 million. Well, there is no reason for Tesla to dip. It also have been upgraded. And like analysts suppose like 1,000 price for Tesla. So yes, anyways, let's see where Tesla goes. Now it's looks like it's going to the downside, but still.
I know a lot of people who are looking for Tesla to hit 1,000 so they can retire.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
unfortunately not
Unfortunately, not me either, Miss V. We're going to be here for a long
yeah,
time.
but who needs...
When you have crypto.
That's true, and then you have Tesla animation, right?
Yes.
That's all what I need. Who needs money?
Yeah, very good point. I'm gonna go back to Tesla here, throw out a target because we are going down. This is the move I'm talking about. Obvious move, right? I did say if 895 breaks. Oh no, man! I did it again. I've covered my whole position again. I'm not paying attention to what my order sizes are, and I let go 2 short trades on the same stock. What is wrong with me today? I'm going to be pretty angry right now myself. So let me just try to channel my emotions and move to a stock that's not that I'm not messing up on. Let's go to DWAC to 20 apparently. But Tesla, if you have that short under whatever number I just said, 895, yeah, the 895 short. If you have that, let's go, boys. Congratulations. Pretty obvious. I'll call out on that if you ask me at least. DWAC, we are back to this $18 and we're struggling to trade between 20 and 18. Let's see if 20 break actually happens. For those of you who are long, that would be a good thing to notice. But I'm noticing a lot of traps going on in a way at least. So I'm sorry. I'm guessing that the stock is going down from here on, and the fact that I'm using words as guessing is just gonna keep me from not taking the trade because that's number one rule in my setups is like it just try to have an answer. Where is your out? Where is your entry? And the stock right now is pretty far out from my entry, which would be the short on 20.
Mike Grihan sent us a super chat. Thank you very much, Mike. I hope you're having a great day. Shib, ha ha ha. What Shib is?
Shiba Inu coin?
Yeah. All right. And also, though, can we take a look at charge point, Prad CHPT? So it's also up more than 4%, I believe, kind of following EV sector.
Yeah, for sure. Let me just cover my position on a firm over here because I think this trade is pretty much done. We're bottoming out over here. I'm going to cancel out this trade, be done with it. And there we go. We're seeing an uptick, and that's me out. That uptick was enough for me to see we double bottom there. Now the stock could easily go back up to 154. My expectations were that we go below 150 off the open, and that didn't happen. So I'm pretty happy to see that I bagged a decent enough of a winner on this stock today to now be hands off of the stock. So I'm out of here. No more positions, no more position alert for me. Nice short, Pratt. Thank you, sir. Yeah, nice little shorts on Tesla and on Affirm for me today. But I wish I was paying attention overall. And yes, Bear Pratt out here on full force today, boys. Let's go. EVGO. Let's go check out EVGO with 600,000 shares traded. We are getting a rejection right now at around 820 or so, and coming back lower. It looks like the boss wants to come here and do a little cameo. What's up?
Hey, Brad, good job so far today. Make sure you guys check out crypto because right now we're tanking Ethereum near 4K. So watch. Do you have pink sheets?
I do.
Watch ETHE, guys.
No, so pink sheets or cryptocurrencies are coming down. Wow, this is the Ethereum grayscale, I think. Yeah. This is the Ethereum Grayscale Trust on the pink sheets, and they also have a Bitcoin one, GBTC, on pink sheets, and they pretty much track cryptocurrencies. So Ethereum tracks Ethereum, and GBTC tracks GBTC, and apparently they're tracking. So let's check out TradingView to see. This is Shiba. Someone just sorry, Mike told me to pull up Shiba, so I was just watching it right here. Let's go check out ETH, USD. DWAC apparently breaking down. Let me pull that up. And wow, look at that, man. I did say this looked like a trap to me for the longs above 18 and expect for that 18 break to happen the downside. Neil also said expect the halt once that break to the downside happens. The volume is picking back up on the downside over here. The velocity of the tape is increasing. I'm noticing a lot of things that could play out into causing the stock on a halt to the downside. Obviously, keep an eye out. We are getting to that point very close. 18 break happened. Now the next point that the stock could go test is around $15 or so. That's where most of the trades happen. I think this little rebound around 1650 is kind of a fake rebound. Yeah, it had momentum to the upside after creating that rebound, but I don't think enough shares actually transacted in that area for it to go test it. So let's see if that acts as we theorized it, or if it just finds a different price point to just bounce off of. What a buyer here at 1760. Yeah, let's go to Neil for real quick.
I mean, just like an unbelievable, I would say the same way there was a buyer at like 1820, 1825, like this rollover through that level, and then right there at 1760-ish, and then a couple times at 62 and 65, another big buyer there. I was trying to get 17s on that flush. I just went and it took 1780s to get some of this trade out because I still feel like, look, even it comes down, it's coming to VWAP, it could break to $14. But I still feel like, especially because my read stunk on it this morning, and how strong it's been, taking profits just still feels like the right move. Now, I still have a third of the position on, so I can get a couple of legs out of it here. But every time it flushes, it just seems to find another level much higher than you'd expect, not even close to that halt band. Like when it broke 1825 here, you're like, it wouldn't halt until it got to 1650-ish or a little bit lower than that. And a dollar higher, the buyers are stepping into it. When CEI or some of these other stocks would go, you would actually press to the halt band and then people would come in. Now they're stepping up a dollar in front of it. So a lot of buying, even though this is clearly starting to come back into the downside, it's still an impressive amount of buyers here, which bodes well for it for the afternoon and for tomorrow and I guess the life of this stock.
Prad, come over here.
Yeah, let's go to Sean.
So finally, I shorted right now Dwac as well. So I'm short at 1920 right there off the 20 failed. I have a bid. I don't know. I just went to go talk to someone, and I have a bid at 1751. How far did we go down there? Oh my God, 1760. So right now we're $2. Well, we were $2 in the money on that trade. So 1750 is where I'm bidding this, and then we'll see if it can go to the downside. But yeah, clean trading, man. Our initial long, Prad, 1125, my friend, and then we got out at 1350. So we took about $2.25, and then we tried to short it at 17. That missed. We took about a 20-cent hit there, and then now we're holding for a buck and change all the way to the downside. Let's go Dwac. What is Dwac today? Money. So congratulations, anybody rolling with that big trade. And Prad, continue to kill it, my friend.
Dwac, I like it. I like it. I think I have my headphones on, so I heard wee wah, but that's what I was hearing. I was hearing Dwac. So Dwac getting whacked right now off that $18 resistance, but apparently a buyer at 1760. So let's see if that buyer is gonna help the stock break back above 18 and go test that $20 price again with volume coming in. And there we go. We just broke back above 18 again. And let's see if the stock can form a support there. There is some size on 18 now, about 113 lots or so, and that might end up acting as a barrier, especially after that week break of 17. Well, not a week break. We did go 40 cents off 17. But there was a buyer at up 1760 that Neil spotted that probably acted as a big support wall for the stock, allowing it to run back to the top here. So nice little support coming in for you guys. And the size actually increasing on the way up as the stock is going up. It's looking like it wants to now go test that 19 and 20 again. But we need to see those levels be tested and actually hold those levels on the bottom. If this buyer obviously picks his levels up to another price point, then we could see the stock just keep on going. Doomed long term will definitely have a cult following of bag holders. This usually happens. I mean, you can expect that to happen usually on any stock that's moving out of nowhere. Like this is a 200 million shares traded today at 11:30 or so. And what's the second most volume? The second most volume stock is a buyout stock at 78 million shares traded, and then you have Ford at 47 million. So it's pretty dead in terms of volume, other than two stocks mostly. And the second stock, if you don't know how to use gateways and actually jump in and out of the trade multiple times, and you're probably not going to have that ability to do so if you're paying $7 in and $7 out, which most brokers in Canada charge you. So you probably won't even have that option to do so, because I get the opportunity to collect fees to get in and out by providing liquidity on those stocks like that. So the KDMN, you're probably not even looking at that if you're a retail trader. So where's the most retail eyes at? On DWAC. And when that happens, you can see a lot of games being taken place. The algos are coming in to play games. The buyers, oh, look at that. Yeah, the 1761. There is a big game going on over there for sure. That guy, I don't know if that was an iceberg I just noticed. I need to go back to that price point to actually see what happened. I was kind of too quick for my eyes to understand or to really disseminate that information. So I need to see what happened again once we go there. But overall, man, we're just so big games going on over here, and watch for that 1761 rug pull play. If that rug gets pulled, we are falling down drastically. So this is a setup where I would probably throw an order to get short under 1761 or 1760, because if that order gets taken out and the stock just falls like crazy, it's gonna halt on the way down drastically. So that's a good idea right there for those of you who want to take that trade. If 1760 breaks to the downside, boom, you just hammer that short. But if 1760
Oops.
keeps holding as the way it is, I guess you just keep scalping the longs off of this. Yeah, look at that. That's an iceberg. Notice how the size keeps decreasing to one lot, and then it keeps going back up while 1761 is printing. That's a ghost order. Yeah, that's an iceberg ghost order, as whatever you want to say. And that guy is just sitting there soaking up all the shares every time they get tested.
Prad, we have super chat from Giovanni. Thank you very much. And Giovanni can't seem to find the float on Coco. Prad, do you know how to find the float on Coco?
So Coco is an IPO that opened today, and the public offering for that is 11.5 million shares. For any IPOs, I would suggest people to look at the IPO calendars on the NASDAQ website, or just in general, Google it. They'll tell you what the overall public offering is, and they say 11.5. That means the public offering could probably be less than that. It's probably, I don't know, 10 or like 8 at best. So even though they say 11.5 shares being offered, probably the offer amount to public is maybe 5 or 8 and not actually 11.5. Prad explained ghost prints bladder. It's not really a ghost print. It's just an iceberg. So an iceberg order that you see at 1761. Let's go there right now. We're gonna go to that price. Oh, we actually broke it. Okay, so I can't even show it to you anymore. But when the stock did go there, and if you want to rewind to the stock when it did the 1761 dance, is the order lot would be one order lot, and the stock would just keep testing it, and it would not really go, it would not break. So that's an iceberg order. It just means that the guy who's there is only showing one size, but his size is way bigger than what you're actually seeing. It's the way that the bigger players hide their cards in terms of not getting front run on. For example, if I saw, I don't know, 100,000 lots sitting on a random number that's such as 1761, what I would do is throw my orders in front of 1761 to get long, and I would be getting out right now at 1830, 1820s, 1840s, and scalp my long there. So if you're a big player, why would you show your hands and tell people that you have pocket aces before the flop and whatever the other two, river and the whatever the other one's called, come out? Nadia, okay, DWAC is going to 25 today. I like it. A lot of bullish sentiment on this stock overall. That's good. Never heard of ghost order. Yeah, I never heard of ghost order. Just someone in chat called it a ghost order. It's just the iceberg from what I've been taught from. But ghost order was funny too. It was funny to hear.
Quick second, just because I'm actually on Tesla right now, but we can just to talk about when you're saying ghost order there, because there's multiple things happening on DWAC. Like it's not, of course, it's always on Tesla because I was just talking and looking at that one, but it's not always just like a single order with like 100 shares showing and more shares behind it. Like if you can dissect the tape here, what ends up happening down at those levels, there's multiple buyers in there. Some of them are icebergs. I saw a couple of icebergs there. I saw some people jamming 20,000 share legitimate lit bids in there as well. And then you saw just an absolute wealth of dark pool printing going through, snapping in at the midpoint for chunk bids as well. So you can maybe call those ghost orders like the dark prints that are just sort of coming in and then chewing through shares, because I can't wait to see the actual data on this, but I'm pretty sure like the overwhelming majority of the volume on this stock has been in the dark since it's gotten up here anyways. And now that you're getting this battle once again at a lower high, it's just way more dark printing than it was. I mean, on the way up, like it was like you were blowing stops out. Now, it just feels like there's a different mechanism in control of the stock. But I think you're getting all three of these things: iceberg orders, legitimate large order flow coming from, like probably prop traders, retail order flow, and then you're getting redonkulous dark, I said that again, dark fills that are coming in at these key levels. So a little bit of everything at that level, maybe not just one buyer per se.
Yeah, thank you for that explanation. I never heard of ghost orders, but that makes more sense now. I don't know what to explain how my thought process works. I don't know why I don't follow the trend, but I look for areas to play counter trend. But here I am. Obviously when Tesla was going up, I was going short, and now when Tesla's going down, I'm looking for a long opportunity. Tesla's at around 890. We did break 890 to the downside. As you guys can see, I'm about $1 out of the money in the trade right now. So not looking too good, but I am trying to see where can I get long on this position to get that move back towards 895 or so. Maybe the stock is kind of doomed for the day. We're kind of almost $2 out of the money right now, so I'm gonna have to start booking some losses over here and see if I can try to get a better price on the downside, maybe around VWAP or so, to get the move back to 890 or even maybe above 890 and above if the stock gives me that opportunity. But obviously in a losing position on Tesla long here. Ms. V?
Yeah, real quick, Prad, just in relation to your Tesla looking for opportunities. I'm on the opposite. I'm in a short trade right now. I'm out of half of my position and looking if it can break like to VWAP, down to the VWAP a little bit more, like around 88750 area. Where would I exit out of the rest of my position?
Thank you, Ms. V. Yeah, I'm just looking to just scale out of my position here and try to buy closer to VWAP, because I thought 890 would hold up, and it's not. It's looking like there's more downside because the overall market SPYs have broken the VWAP and they're going lower. The QQQs are around the VWAP right now. So let's see what Tesla wants to do around here. Hopefully it gets bounced off of VWAP so we can continue trading these levels around 900 and 850 or so for the next month. But the way it's looking right now, the 900 has rejected. 890 on the way down looks like it wants to be rejected. We probably won't see another 900 setup in Tesla for the end of the month, but I don't know. It could happen too, right? We thought Tesla would never go back to 900 after the S&P rebalance day, and here we are today, 40 cents shy of the all-time high. So anything is possible, man. Tesla is just monstrous.
Could you explain VWAP, which is VWAP real quick? Volume weighted average price. I'll send you the link for educational video. And VWAP is this red line we use, and we are loving that VWAP.
Yes, we have educational content on that. Just to keep it simple and short, it's a indicator that kind of indicates what the price should be based on the average volume transacted in that second on the chart or so. So it's just an indicator of what the average price should be, and it's not like a go-to indicator, but the reason why a lot of people use it is because a lot of hedge funds use it. Hedge funds and bankers get graded on how far off the moving average do they get their entries on, and on the intraday scale they get graded on where from the VWAP, below the VWAP or above the VWAP, and so on. So when big money uses these indicators to go long or short, it kind of makes sense to do the same. If you guys ever need mortgage in the States, I'm your man. All right.
Tesla rejected VWAP.
You mean held VWAP, which is very good. Must be good for me at least, because that makes me happy. I lost about $2 a share not too long ago, but as you guys can see, I just covered a little bit of my position. Now I'm getting back into that position on Tesla here. So let's make that lost money back. My LFT is a little bit, so I just want to make that money back on this bad boy.
Come back, Tesla.
Yeah, come back to the top side, Tesla,
To
which
the
would
downside.
be downside. I mean, I guess you're on the opposite side.
Rivals. I'm shorting.
Yeah, I guess you're on the opposite side, so it makes sense. Okay, then I guess maybe I should get out and let you win on this trade.
I'm actually trying to get out. So maybe I wish you all the luck with your.
But overall, hopefully we both are winners, Miss V, and
Yep.
make that bag. Anyways, LCID get crazy. Okay, so it hasn't gone crazy yet. I covered my Tesla short at 890. Wow, let's go, dude. Let's go. If I only didn't mess up my Tesla short today, I would have been able to do that too. Stop holding your Bebop, Prad. What is what? Miss V is Prad's hedge fund manager. She is indeed, man. She for sure dictates what goes around in this office.
Absolutely.
her and Peter.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Miss V and Peter.
I would say Maggie.
Maggie. Oh, okay. No.
Maggie is the boss.
Maggie's the boss. True. All right. Lucid just rip. Okay, so it did rip. Someone said get crazy. I thought it said they meant by like let's get crazy. It didn't get crazy yet. So it did get crazy. All right. So let's check it out. Lucid did get crazy. Volume candle did come in. Stock is almost trading 8 million shares right now. Oh, my Tesla's looking a little bad. Let me just quickly see. Nah, we're fine on Tesla. But no, LCID did break out over here to the top side. We are at almost days high at the moment at 24.76-ish. Let's see if the stock can continue having this momentum to the top side and break out of that $25 level, at which point we can go test that 26 significant level that was made not too long ago. I think 2 days ago to be exact. So multiple levels to be tested yet, but we did break out of the day's high not too long ago, which was around 24.50, and now coming back to test that as a support is my guess. A lot of bag holders on DWAC. Oh, what? DWAC. DWAC back at 18 bucks, so not too bad enough of a position here. I thought it would break that $18 and just go drastically down, but obviously we saw the buyer around 17.60 hold up the stock a little bit. Now we're back through 18, trying to go back to that $19 price. Wow, look at the velocity and the volume still exist in the stock after we're about to be lunchtime soon. I just got wicked into a position. Sorry,
Smell nice.
smells nice.
Mm-hmm.
How are you smelling food? I can't. This is making me angry.
Noise. No nose.
But yeah.
I even know
go.
what's that. It's salmon. But you have your chicken menu.
Oh, that's true. I forget every time I have a chicken menu when we have salmon. I kind of forget. That's true. Miss V, look at you always
Gotcha.
watching out for me. I like it.
Well, your mom yesterday told me.
Oh yeah, did she? What she tell you?
To make sure you eat veggies.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
no
She
salmon.
donated, right? My mom
Right.
donated and told you to take care of me.
Yeah.
Thanks, mom. All right, Tesla trying to go back up here, so that's good. I'm still in that position. Just trying to recoup my losses that I did book on this stock. Not too big of a loss that I booked on it, but the position that I have on now could, if the stock does go back to the highs, I'm not gonna expect it to go all the way to 900s. My profit will be on this bottom around 895, 894 or so. If 900 does happen, I'll try to have some skin in the game for that move, but I'm not looking for that Hail Mary long on Tesla to all the way back to 900. Obviously, my targets are below that. If you're looking for, if you're in the trade with me, that is. DWAC breaks 20, it'll likely get to 25. I mean, that's the idea. Yeah, if it breaks 20, it goes higher. But currently, we need a lot more pressure on the buying side to break that 19 and 20. Long on butter chicken I made last night. Wow. All right. JRJC. JRJC, 18 million shares traded, kind of barcoding around VWAP. We did get a halt, it looks like right here, and another one around this price. So even though it did halt, the halt move is not too significant. The stock kind of opens up pretty much where it halted. So, but overall, 27% up. You know, holding VWAP on the way down and on the way up. It's kind of just trading around that areas. So let's see what the stock really wants to do. We got a rejection of that 1050, and we're getting holding of $9 overall. Coin going down to 300, back to 300 on the overall move over, with Bitcoin coming down, with Ethereum coming down, and so we can expect Coinbase to come down too. But let's see if we can form a support around 300 on Coinbase. This could be a nice little scalp trade off the 300 support, maybe go all the way up to 304, 306 as the highs. Let's see if 300 can actually hold for a little bit. We're gonna go test it right now. The spread is kind of spready. It's almost 20 cents. Oh, look at that. That would have been a nice little scalp off that 300. You would have maybe gotten the fill 304, 305, and maybe gotten out 350s, 40s. So nice little scalp on that. 300 does want to hold up over here. Let's see if that trend continues. I do want to pull a trade here, but I'm also weary because the down move candles and the volume is picking up on the down move. So I don't know how significantly it's going to hold at 300, especially if cryptocurrency is going to keep on going down. So let's pull up BTC USD. BTC USD almost down 5% today. We are going downside. Look at the big down wicks over here overall on cryptocurrencies. So 300, if 300 breaks, that could be troublesome. Tesla going back to the top side. Let's go. The money that I initially lost on that down move is back and more. So if Tesla continues to go back to 895 or so, we're going to be very happy, turning that initial loser back into a big winner. This is what we like to do here. Big money all around the table, baby.
Prad, I'm also out of my short position, so both of us are winning.
Let's go.
I'm happy to see that, and maybe it would be great to jump into the long trade with you, but I think I'll sit a little bit more. I almost covered all my losses for today, and my goal is to finish this trading day at least flat. So let's go.
Flat's a good goal, Miss V. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
It's if you can book good day, 4 good days in one flat day, and just repeat that. Okay, maybe 4 good days is over exaggeration. Three good days,
Okay.
2 good days, 1 flat day, and 1 bad day. That's
Balance.
a profitable strategy right there. That's a profitable trader.
Yeah.
That you can carry that on, and you can scale
Sounds
on
like
that.
a plan.
So good job, Miss V. Props. All right, Tesla, don't curl on me. Don't curl back to the downside. I want you to keep going higher because I want to make the mons, the bags. Let's go. Prad, you would be great at calling a horse race and down the stretch to come. Will I really? I don't. Maybe, hopefully, maybe once I'm 90 years old and I'm gambling my life futures away and my kids' tuition fees away, I'll get a job as a horse announcer. Oh yes, Top Console Wars. Miss V, you reading what Stop Console Wars put in there?
Help me. No.
It says it's like a clock.
Oh, that's right. Again, I forgot my watch at home. That's why I need the help. That's right. Stop console war. Guys, please make sure to like this video. Such a crazy day. I love it. And thank you very much for being with us. And spend just 1 second to smash the like button. Support the trading community. And please help us to improve YouTube algorithm. So thumbs to the upside, everyone. I need to push on Rob for us to make smash the like button, or it's like a clock animation.
Bang, as Sean would go. I just don't have the bang emoji or emoticon on my side, or the money one. But here we are. We're making money and we're banging it all the way top. Oh, we're coming down. I'm just gonna get out just to be out of this trade. I want to be done. I made that money back that I lost. My idea was right, but my executions was bad. So on that note, I'm just gonna be hands off. This is usually the time when I start giving back my profits. 12 to 3 o'clock is called losing time for Prad. Statistically proven. I could pull out my stats and show you guys, but then I would probably have to show you guys how much my overall stats are, which I don't want to, because that's a little trade secret. But overall, here we are. You know, we're killing it. Yesterday, we're killing it today. Every day out here, man. Was you riding Shrek? What?
What?
Come on, Prad. No, we can't show you guys our secrets out here, all of them. You know, we can give you guys a couple secrets here and there on trade ideas, but I can't tell you how I track my strategies and everything. I mean, there's some softwares that help you do it, though. So if you guys are looking for softwares, there's some softwares out there. Just look up journaling software. Thank you, Forerunner. It's been a good run. Well, I don't know what stock we're talking about, but thank you, Forerunner. Prad, is today the low for PayPal a good time to buy?
It's down, right?
So yesterday, yeah, if you remember yesterday, PayPal said PayPal was gonna buy pins.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that news brought it down, and we're still trading around those same lows from yesterday. The stock obviously tried to trade around the bottoms yesterday that created around 260. So this is this was around 260, and then obviously I didn't look at PayPal after that. So we went all the way as low as 254. We went back to 260 after breaking that low, okay, and the stock opened around there, but the rejection off that price kind of indicates that maybe the rumors are going to be serious, and if the rumors are serious, that means PayPal is going to be out $40 billion worth of money because they're going to buy pins if the rumor is true once again. And that means obviously PayPal, it's going to reflect in the stock overall, right? If they're going to spend $40 billion, that means the company now has $40 billion less to do research and development, to pay their salaries or whatever it is that they got to do overall. So keep an eye out. Maybe the bottom. This could be the bottom. This could be the top. This could be the opportunity to buy the dip in case the rumor actually ends up being true and the stock goes all the way back to where it was and even higher, because the partnership with pins is so valuable in some way that I don't understand. So it's just depending on your idea. In my opinion, I'm still gonna wait on news to come out and to see if the rumors are rumors or not rumors, because the second the news comes out that it's not a rumor, it might stay here, and the second it comes out that it is a rumor, it's gonna probably just instantly go back to those levels that we were at, and everyone's just gonna be like, "Ha, I told you so, it's a rumor, ha 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 ha, I told you so." So you know, you'll always have both sides of the coins and players on either side.
Prad, can we take a look at VALE stock?
Oh my God, not this stock.
Why? What's wrong?
Not this stock.
Actually, RBC cuts to underperform from outperform, and cuts target price to 12.50 from 17.
Yeah, not this stock. So you guys know about the closing trades and the trades that we take over here overall on based on the imbalance locator. So one day the stock shows up on the imbalance locator and I actually smash it. At least do I know the stock trades in Brazil. And Brazil is a pretty scary market. If you don't know what you're doing in the Brazilian market, especially in terms of the closing, it will completely wreck your account. It will blow your account up if you don't know what you're doing. And even if you know what you're doing, they will just blow your account up because they can. because they can. And this stock is one of those.
That's what they did with you.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was on the right side, everything around that story, and then next thing I know, I was talking to Neil, and Neil's like, "Yeah, that stock trades in Brazil. Be careful of that stock." So overall, I ever since then, I never pull up the stock in terms of my own trading times and trade views or whatever I want to do in terms of trading. I never pull up the stock because of that. I can't trust something in terms of that, and same thing with China. I can't trust stuff that can randomly just screw you over.
We know each other a little bit more now.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah, so I can't trust the Brazilian market stocks.
Chinese, Brazilian.
Market makers on Brazil are cold, says Neil. So they're scary, Miss V. They're scary.
I need to start bringing up Russian names to you.
Yeah. We have, do we have Russian market entitlements?
Yes, we have Russian market, but also we have Russian names on NASDAQ, Yandex.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. But yeah, this stock overall today. So you said there was a downgrade by RBC?
Yes.
So RBC downgraded them. They are 5% down today with 30 million shares traded on the way down, obviously. So keep an eye out for the stock. There could be more downside, especially being a Brazilian market stock. It could easily be a lot of games over here. Brazil in general is not for amateurs. Yeah, Brazil is just not for anyone who's not an algorithm, in my opinion, because you got to be so quick and so fast and to do anything that you want to do. It is absolutely crazy. I bet Trump is smiling DWAC. Yeah, okay. But yeah, that's a VAL for me. I covered it a little over here. Obviously, the stock is on a big downtrend. This is the daily chart right here that you guys are seeing. For ever since what day is this? July 29th. We've just been on a downward trend from the $23 to that $13. Let's see if we can find a different level for you guys right here. Let me put my face back in. There we go. Trading View. Where are you? Trading View. VALE. And let's go all-time high. Let's see what the all-time lows are. All-time lows at $1.80. We have this level here at $10.33, and the stock is currently trying to find support at the previous volume point of control, which was around $13. So let's see if $13 holds up. If 13 holds up, which was previous volume point of control, we could go back up to the previous ranges around 15.35 or so. But obviously the stock was downgraded with the negative catalyst on the stock and the down move that we've been noticing since July 21st. You can see more downside, probably all the way to $7.50 or even $10. $10 is this bottom over here, and then $7.50 right after that. So let's see how badly is this downgrade going to affect the stock.
Russian market.
V is Canadian now. That is right.
Well, working on that.
Almost.
Almost.
You did your test, right?
Yes.
How'd it go?
I did pass my English test, even though some people would say, how come?
No, you did.
Thank you.
You did good.
Just seeking for some compliment, you know. And
Fishing
yes.
for compliments, women out here.
Absolutely. That's what women need, guys. Give women as much compliments
guys, I
as
compliment
you
her
can. 15
million times a day, and she still fishes for compliments.
That's why I
Woman.
like you.
Woman.
You got this. You're getting better. Well, yes, I'm working on that. Hopefully soon I'll be Russian Canadian.
Let's
and I'll be
go.
super excited for that.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Are you still in Tesla?
No, I'm all
Cool.
out of positions. Why is it going up?
A little bit down.
Okay, good. Good for me then.
Yeah.
But what I'm not in is Coinbase. I said Coinbase 300 bottom. Expect that bottom to be holding up and watch the stock run up, giving you a nice risk to reward trade. I always hammer this trade down to you guys about looking for that beautiful, the Mamma Mia, risk to reward trades. And that is if 300 breaks and it goes lower than 300, you get out of that trade, right? And the lower day being 300.02. The high being off of that 300.02 is right now 304.30. So that was a Mamma Mia long call out from me. 4 is to what? Maybe 50 cents. Maybe you risk the 50-cent break off the 300 downside as your slippage, and your reward is basically $4 in the money. So let's go. Almost a 4:1 trade right there on coin. I wish I took it. I didn't have the conviction in it because crypto was coming down and because I don't trade coin much. So I didn't have that conviction on that 300 level. But for those of you who did, and for those of you who executed off of that, man, what a beautiful risk to reward trade. I wish I had a risk to reward trade like this today, just to tweet about it, because I enjoyed creating risk to reward trades like that, but I don't, man. Today most of my trades have been 2:1 or almost 1:1, which is pretty sad. Made a lot of mistakes today. It's the $300 level. Yeah, indeed.
Brad, a good question. What 3 lessons you tell yourself before every trade? Well, today I'm gonna go with one very important lesson alert: put stop losses.
Yeah.
And don't leave with open trades, like walk there. What about you?
No, I agree, Miss V. That's a very good point. If you guys have open positions, especially, make sure you have your stop losses, and you have your stop losses set up in a way where they trigger and they work. If you're not crossed up enough or crossed down enough, and the order doesn't execute, that's gonna be a problem. DWAC to 20. Wow. All right, let's go back to DWAC. We did break out at 20. We see volume coming in right now. As you guys notice, volume tapered off after the first break or first test of 20. So obviously the stock went down and lower towards 18 and 17. We're halting right now. Let me try to get some shares over here just for fun. I threw out an order. Let's see. Come on, give it to me. I threw out an inverse. Come on. Why is it not halted yet? 15 seconds, man. There we go. Okay, so they're not gonna give me any positions because I was too late to get my order out there. But DWAC halt on the upside, halted at 20.98, and looks like 2 shares printed at 20.98.5. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, they ended up printing there. Let's see. Let me pull this stock on the what's it called? On the Derpy Derp. Why am I drawing a blank and I'm doing it? Let's go to Sean while I'm doing this.
Yo, what's up? Today's lunch for me, salad, very nice. Got some protein with the cheese and there was some sort of a tuna, not tuna, I don't know what it was, a salmon thing. I chucked that. Okay, Dwac, there it is. So we take that short there. We talked about that. We got out at some of those key levels, 17.75, 17.50, but we did hold half of it. Then we get busted out long, and we take that long. So we were initially long here at 20.30. Then we got more shares long on the halt. So right now, we'll see where we open up at DWAC. I'm not convinced this is going to open up too much higher, to be honest with you. I'll leave it with you, Prad, but 21.11 right now, tapping. I'm long at... yeah, I mean, right now, my average price is $20.80, so $20.80 right now long, because I did take some on that break right there. So a 30 plus a halt price of 98 gives me that 80, and we have more shares here. So let's see where it opens up, man. Dwac, close to my #1 stock today. So we'll rain down some cash and just say, again, congratulations to anybody held this and believed in this the whole way. We are able to make money on the short. I think I'm up $3 or $4 like in total, which isn't that much. We'll see where this goes, but so far so good here. Dwac, I'm gonna get out of a quarter of it on the opening print and then see how ham this thing can go, Prad.
Yeah, you're not wrong about saying you're not going to expect it to open too much higher. It's indicating maybe a 25-cent open from where it halted over here right now. As you guys can see, the imbalance locator is showing that there's more selling pressure than there is buying on this halt over here to the open. Let's see where it wants to open right now. Obviously indicating on 21.25. Dwac to the moon. People are claiming the previous high.
And real quick, let's shout out for super chat to more crypto, and yes, DWAC to the moon. Let's wait for it to open from the halt. Super excited.
Thank you, Miss V. Yeah, we are waiting for that stock to open. I'm gonna pull up DWAC right now on TradingView to see the all-time levels. Obviously, we don't need to use TradingView for that. We kind of saw it already over here on the bottom. So I'm just gonna show it to you on both, anyways. So here we go. The high being around 25.60. So let's just go to. Oh no, what? You tell me 2 of my charts crashed. Really? All right. Cool. Anyways, so that down there. Oh no, wait, none of them crashed. Give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna have to do this. Thank you, Miss V.
Meanwhile, guys, someone's asking how long holds last. It's actually Kenneth Chua. So we have a beautiful educational video on volatility holds. So I'll send it to you, and all in details, guys, go through holds, how to react on them, and so on and so forth. Just send, guys. So open the link in the new tab, and I recommend you all watch it later. Are you good, Prad?
Yeah, thank you, Miss Vivi. You're good. I thought the charts crashed, but they didn't. I don't know how, but they just minimized on their own. That's pretty weird. I've never seen that happen. But here we go. Someone said a firm short back at VWAP question mark. And yeah, thank you for the call out. I do love that idea. I was thinking 155 short all day, but I do like this 154 short in front of VWAP. Let's see if that idea works out. We could go as low as 151, 152 if that idea works out on the short. The DWAC open back up? Not quite yet.
And real quick, while it didn't, look what Neil sent to us to our chat. Here's Nasdaq current trading calls, which is super helpful, guys. Even I will add it to my favorites. Very useful website. Thank you, Neil.
Yes, Miss V. That website actually shows you if the halt is a news halt or a volatility halt and so on. So for those of you who use, I don't know, softwares that don't tell you what kind of halt it is and you're kind of wondering, you can always go to that website and check the flag right beside it. It's tagged always, and all you have to do is hover your mouse on it. So thank you, Miss V, for telling our beautiful viewers where to find out what kind of halt we're in. It's DWAC. Good, yeah. Oh, it's DWAC indeed. 12:01:06 resumption. Okay, here we go. Stock as open. Now we're gonna go test that 22 breaks. 23 soon coming into picture. Let's see if we're gonna halt on the way back up there. If we do, I'm gonna throw out another order. This would be our first halt on the stock today. Obviously, we expected the stock to halt multiple times when we didn't. So now we're seeing the momentum come in. We're seeing the volume come in. 23 just broke. Weak break of 23 maybe. Let's see if 23 can get held on the. Nope. 23 just got taken out on the bids. Now comes a little bit of a downside. I do see some size on the offers. Let's see if that offer can get tested and get taken out and keep going higher. If not, we spell danger. Let's see. I'm gonna filter my time of sales here because there's a lot of under 100 prints going off that I don't care about, and I just want to see prints above 100 shares. So here we go, 22.55. Now we're seeing some green prints still coming in. It's kind of all over the place in my opinion still, but let's see that 23.25 get taken out and hold 23 on the bids. If that happens, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. This completely get taken out to the top side, and 23 are getting held on the bids, and that's the pattern you want to for when you're looking for the long breaks over here. Now the 24 break looking promising. Let's see if there's size on 24. There is some size on 24. Let's see the 24 break happen.
Meanwhile, can we throw it to Sean real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just got out of half of my position right there. Not a quarter, like I said, on reopen at 21.50. So that's $1 plus win.
Let's go.
Let's go. I said to Neil as a joke, I was putting my offer at 24.10, and I did, and I canceled it. We just would have got printed there. But wow, what a move to the upside, man. We are long right now, Prad, at the halt price. So my current price right now, 20.98, and we are pop-a-lopping right now. Up to $25, man. We are still long this name, and today is one of these days, man. If you're trading Dwac, you need to be up a bunch here, especially for holding these longs. Let's go to the upside right now. Dwac may just take this out for a $3 win and see where we go, but big time movements here on Dwac.
Yeah, absolute killer. As you guys can see, I just took that $24 break. I had to kind of battle that. I'm going to be honest. It's not as clean as I would like it to be. Usually when I take those setups, 24 breaks, and it just completely rocks up to the top side, I don't have to worry about bag holding a position. The stock went under 24 a little bit and scared me. But overall, I'm still a winner on that position. I've traded 4 stocks today, and I'm 4 for 4. So let's go. But 24 was scary. That's going to stop me from taking the 25 entry. So I'm just going to cancel my order right there and keep an eye on the stock overall. Now, if we do break down under $20 to the downside, I'm going to smash that short. I'm going to have an order ready for the stock to go short under 25. A firm looks like it's continuing going higher, so let me pull up a firm here. Give me that opportunity to go get more shares short, probably in front of 155, which is a level I was trying to short all day before. So let's see if a firm can go a little bit higher here. I'm just going to throw another order here at 154.40 to get more short. Miss V? You have any earnings or anything?
Yes, absolutely. Just
I'll give you
looks
some,
like
don't worry.
Exciting trading day.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like that you covering all those great names, guys. So many opportunities. And absolutely, we have already got entered in the full force of earnings season, guys. Could you please take my face off there? Bye. All right, here we go. Super chat. Super exciting. Intel, Mattel, American Express. Make a peek. What do you like from here, Prad?
Oh, I just turned my head around and I just saw this big yellow logo with the
Yeah.
ghost on it. So obviously Snapchat, Honeywell, Seagate. Seagate is a software, it's not software, but a company's products that I use a lot. American Express, Intel. So a couple of good names on there to keep an eye out. Socket Mobile
Yeah.
is for sure something to keep an eye out. That's a heavily shorted stock, I believe, that the Wall Street bet kids love playing.
Well, guys, write in the comments what are you the most excited to trade from earnings names tomorrow.
Thank you, Miss V. What are you excited about, Miss V? Snapchat?
Yeah, as I said, Snapchat. I'm super excited about Snapchat. Might keep an eye on Intel.
Intel, okay. No, you're not an AMD girl, huh? You're a trader. You're a trader. Prad, Apple is falling hard. Well, that's good. I need the overall market to come down here because I am a bear trader. No, I'm short a firm. Obviously, a firm's going a little bit against me. There you go, bear trader.
got you.
A firm's going against me. I'm about 30 cents out the money on this trade right now, but that's not going to stop me because if 155 breaks the high, then I'll say, you know, that's a bad trade in my opinion and get out for a loss. So I'm still holding. I'm still actually adding to the short all the way up to 155, and my targets will be below VWAP, which is 153, 152. But if 154 ends up holding, or if VWAP ends up holding, I'm just going to get out of the trade for a loser probably, because that means the stock wants to show more strength to the top side. Let's go to
Mr. Sean.
Palantir investor, baby. Look at this trade, Prad. 24.25, just finishing it out right now at the top side, 24.70. We bounced off there. The NASDAQ coming down here scared me a little bit. So we end our trade right there with a Palantir win that we talked about earlier on. And check out this Qs trade we got on right now, too. We're still short. We've been getting roasted on the Qs all day. We won't be green on this, but we made back 50%, if not a little bit more. I mean, position pending. We only have 30% of this position left, but we kept trying the top side, man. Try 3 times, get out once, hold the rest. Now we'll see. We just bouncing off VWAP right now. We thought the market was weak today. We were wrong on that, but there it is, back down to VWAP, got out twice there. So Q's making some money as well. Prad, another one, our LVS short, man. We talked about that through 39.50. We're still in this one. So we're still short LVS, 78 cents in the money. Just now, looking to get out of this as it's right back into these levels. So LVS, if you're riding with me here, let's get out if it breaks up above 65 right now on LVS for a 80-cent win if we take it out right there. So far, so good today, man. And we're just crushing this thing. We still are long Dwac, guys. We took a little bit out, so 1, 2, 3. We still got a quarter of this position as Dwac testing the highs right now. That's been a home run today, Brad. Dwac, I hope you're making some cash on that one too, bud.
Yeah, I actually touched Dwac just a little bit. Let me go back to Dwac in a second right here. DWAC. Wow, yeah, we're back to that 24 breakout that I was playing. So I'd like to see what 25 happens. People are calling out the Apple's fall over here. And yeah, man, look at the drastic fall on Apple. And at the same time and at the same time that Apple is falling, Match right now is completely going to the top side. MTCH on NASDAQ is going up, and you know what my guess is this could be something along with the rulings, because when last time when Match went up, Apple went down based off of the Supreme Court ruling, I believe, if you remember, Miss V.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's something along that sorts. I did message Brandon and
I found something. I found
Sean has it, sorry.
It's like a consumer agency to prop tech giants, but let's go to Sean.
I don't even think that's the story, but maybe that is. I think it's this, man. Google to slash fee it takes from store app. So I think that's the big one here, as I'm just enamored with Dwac there. Okay, so if Google's slashing their fee for app stores, I mean, the biggest app store in the world belongs to iTunes and Apple. So if they are lowering the fee, Google is, to me, that means that Apple will have to follow soon. So I'm going to say that's the reason why this is starting to go down. But obviously, I didn't even see the other story that you just brought up there, Valeriia, but to me, that's the story right now. Google slashing their fee that they're taking from the App Store leads me to believe that, Apple announcements soon about them following, and and a lot of their revenues obviously coming from the App Store. So whatever, I don't know what the slash is going to be, but right now that's starting to go up. And another name, they're saying Bumble might be moving on this kind of a news. So you can look at anything that's you can get. See, look at that, bang, Bumble right there. So this is definitely what the story is. Nice move to the upside. So now all of a sudden, any of the more popular apps that are downloaded from the App Store won't have to pay the Apple or the Google fee as much. So we'll see what this means, but there it is. That's the story from as far as I can see, but more to come on that one. As the market obviously doesn't like that, let's see how far the Qs can fall on this.
Man, look what we as gamers have the power to do. Epic Games started this whole war with Apple over the fee structuring and how they're completely robbing them over their Fortnite game, best game ever created in the world. And they were having a battle over this, and now look where we are. Fees are getting cut. Companies that used to pay a ridiculous amount of fees for Apple and Google app stores are now going to start making a little bit more money. What a time to be alive, man. What a time to be a gamer. What a time to be alive. Let's go. Gamers unite. We got the power in our hands. The Wall Street Bets kids thought they were good. Nah, it's all us, boys, the gamers. EA Games, take notes. That's right. Victory Royale for the gamers over here one more time. Let's go, boys. But no, all jokes aside, I Fortnite's just a fun game when you're a kid, but afterwards you grow up and you're done with it. Anyways, a firm over here made a little bit of a down move, so I didn't cover any of my position. I'm just holding it. I'm just gonna let that position play out. I believe in the position more now than before, so I'm just gonna hold on to a little bit more. Gamer Godfather Prad, I like it. Activision bumped on that nice news too. All right, let's go check out AtV, another gaming gaming company that I don't really admire a lot. But AtV, a little bit of a move up over here. Nice move overall in the sector. MTG Arena is sorry.
Dwac, man. I mean, short this thing to your peril today. It seems like, guys, like it's just straight upside. It's I don't even know. Like I took the long on that halt, and I'm just like sitting here in this trade. So I don't know, $4, $5. I've already taken like $10 out of this name today. So Dwac straight up to the upside, man. My number one stock of the day. Thank you, Mr. Trump, President Trump, for bringing this to market, because this has made a hell of a lot of people a hell of a lot of money, including the former president. I'm certain of that one. Let's go Dwac.
Dwac still going absolutely crazy. Wow, man. Could I be wrong on a call out? Even ever this wrong on a call out? I said 20 could probably not break out today, and we're probably going lower. Nope. And the market said, Trump said, nope, it's my call now, buddy. We're running it back to the tops over here. 25 just broke out. I kind of got burned. Well, I didn't get burned, but that 24 breakout kind of scared me, because I had to bag hold it almost 40 cents against me, and my profit was only 20 cents. So the risk to reward ratio on that 24 break was so out of whack, and when I see stuff like that, it just stops me from taking that trade. So that stopped me from the 25, but obviously the 25 breakout was better. The stock, we did bounce off of 26 with the higher day. Once we go back there, I want to see some size on 26. That provides me information on that the break is going to happen, and if it does happen, it's going to be with some impact, and or if it doesn't happen, it's not going to be with any impact or so on. So I want to notice the size over there when we go back up top at 26. Sorry, right now we're about 20 cents short off of that. Take my profit on the DWAC. Oh, there you go. 26 just broke. Going higher. There is some size on 26.30 for some reason. That's a random number to have some size. Let's see what happens over there. 26.30, come on. Nope, he took the orders out, looks like, or they just chewed through it. Now the stock is just going higher. Man, this stock is absolutely crazy today. What a monster stock. Wow. One halt already. Can we get more halts on this? 164% up right now. Insane, Miss V. Are you watching this move?
Absolutely, I do. It's a crazy day, guys. It's need to relax. By the way, Mitchell Williams sending us a super chat. Thank you very much. And he asking Neil about his position on DWAC. So we will transfer this to Neil, and
Let's do
when
it.
and if he's ready, he will give us a sign, and we'll throw it to him.
I
for
think
the
he's
coins.
micing up right now.
We
go for
go.
Yeah, so I mean, look, you guys know the halt trade to the upside. I take it every single time. I took it this time. I never hold on to those longs. Forget about it. I don't do that. When it goes this parabolic, it makes no sense. To me, there's going to be a gangbuster short trade. And yeah, that's right. I actually said it for real this time. So I took the long trade. I'll take it out right away. It then gave you 3 successive shots on obvious turns at about 24. I scalped those, got stopped at the top with tight stops. And then I'm now just chewing for another short opportunity because at this point, it went from giving you a chance at a $2 or $3 return to a possible $6 to $8 return on the next short. I hope it halts again to the upside, although at this point, like when you say here when it halts to the upside, you take that halt trade, there is no way I would take a halt long at this point. Like if it halts up, there is no chance I will want any part of buying at that halt. I'd be looking for a re-entry short when it does reopen up. It's just one of those, it's now gone a little bit too far for that. The first halt, usually you get away with it. It tends to make a lot of sense because a lot of times there's people that are shorting up into that range. But once that's already happened, I don't know if that makes too much sense anymore. So I'm hoping it halts again to the upside. Ideally, it's like a 30 number or something along those lines. But at this point, like it's getting, like there's big time battles happening every single time. And you're seeing, like that big size that you saw there, immediately turn it around like 40 or 50 cents and the battle comes back. So it could be a capitulation even right now.
Thank you, Neil. Yeah, someone in chat, Arturo, I believe, I keep scrolling up and reading the comment, but I keep forgetting to read the name. Yeah, Arturo. 130 on IBM support, question mark. It is also a dip opportunity buy on the April 13th, 2021 bottom, whatever. So I'm just like trying to scale back as far as I can on IBM, and I'm trying to see if that 130 point is going to be a key point, and it looks like. So look over here how 130 got held a couple times. Over here, 130 acted as a resistance, then 130 acted as a support again. So it looks like multiple times in its lifetime, 130 has acted as a significant level. So this could act up as that again. So keep an eye out for what IBM does here. There is a significant amount of size come on the bids on 130 compared to the offer on IBM, right? So it could very easily act as a support, which it has. So keep an eye out. You have a good risk to reward setup here for the swing trade. That is, if 130 breaks to the downside, your stop loss kicks you out. But if you go long here, and if your swing trade parameters allows you to get long here for to get out tomorrow, which is a Friday, if the market opens up higher or whatever it is, you could possibly get $1 or $1.02 move on the upside on the swing trade. So I do like the call, but I'm going to be hands off because obviously we don't take swing trades here. And for the intraday, the volume is kind of on the downside compared to what's the stock Dwac, as compared to Dwac is where all the fun is. So much rather focus on the more volume stock for the intraday. But that's a good swing trade for sure. I do like the idea. Got in again in DWAC, figures sweating. Yeah, man, I was sweating for my small position that I had just to test the 24 break. So that's for sure. We're going to have a lot of sweaty hands on the shorts and the long sides on the stock. Trump finally became a legit billionaire. We'll see how long. When does the bankruptcy get declared is what my question is. Obviously, being the bear trader and the negative trader mindset that I have in terms of most things, that's where my mind straight up went to when I read that news article about him opening up this Truth Media. My average short on DWAC is now 23.33. Okay. Let's go. PBTS is ripping. Looks like a firm is crashing over here. I'm just going to throw a couple more target orders over here on a firm just so I can start booking some of that profits. The first time it did go down, I didn't really book profits properly, and I had to watch it go all the way back up, which was not pleasing at all. So let's throw some orders out, get that wicks on the downside, and now go to what's the PBTS, PBST? Where did I read it? PBTS. PBTS with about 10 million greatest American conmen. Tyrone, you never fail to just make me crack up. I gotta just stop reading the chat when I'm about to talk stocks with you guys, because you always just trigger my ADD and just make me forget what I'm talking about. Anyways, PBTS over here with almost 10 million shares traded, kind of trading like a penny stock slash a buyout stock, boring in most people's opinions, but not for me, right? When a stock does 10 million shares in a penny's range, I have the most fun over there. Well, maybe not most, because then we have Greg over here who has way more fun than me when a stock trades in a penny range. So we love it. Overall, the stock is now 12% up, and it's giving you the opportunity to add liquidity in almost every penny range and just go long. So beautiful, beautiful opportunities on the long side over here today on PBTS. DWAC halted down.
So we actually, I mean, I got out well before that halt, right? So I got out of that 25.50 break. We are completely flat on DWAC. I tried to get the short, but don't worry, Neil's been talking about going short the whole time, so you're short.
I was short 25.5. Well, my last entry was at 26, 25.96. But the reason I'll have my, oh, wait a minute, it's not on me, but wait, you guys can hear me, I'm assuming, right?
Put over to Neil.
Oh, sorry.
If you can. So I was short average 25.5. They're looking for that last rollover. And again, I was telling Sean, I'll take every single 3 or 4 to 1 trade, risk to reward, and then just sit in it for the halt down. The problem was I had a stop order, and our system is set as it is. You can't have wash trades. I used a stop order that sits in my limit order log. So when it went into the halt state, I didn't forget, like a rank amateur, that I had to cancel my stop before I could offer to sell at 23.15. So literally sitting there trying to offer and get more shares short, and it was just rejecting for obvious reasons, like it should, because I still have my stop. I canceled my stop and couldn't get it. So I'm holding through this halt. We'll see what happens when it opens up. But hey, let's get into the trade here, because you still have like $21, which was the halt up price, not even at that price yet. So it could open up. If it opened up flat, a 10% move would take it into that band. If it opens up lower, it could break that band without actually triggering a halt. I tend to think at some point it was coming back into VWAP. Support would be above that at $18, and then of course around 20.50 to 21. So either one of those could trigger potential halts on a reopen. But once this came in, you knew there was a $4 or $5 opportunity, maybe even 6 or 8. For now, of course, because of the halt, it was only giving you like just over a couple of dollars because it went 10%. Let's see what happens. It should be a 5-minute reopen. If it halts down twice, that's when I think you can start looking for like a reload long on the capitulation. If it happens to be off of VWAP or this support at 1750, all the better. There's no guarantee that that's going to be the case, but I wouldn't long it unless it's after 2 halts and holding support at either VWAP or 1750. Give me those 2 conditions and I would take a shot going long again.
Thank you for that DWAC coverage, guys. Yeah, right now I'm back in on the affirm trade. I'm just trying to battle the short here by VWAP area. Looks like the stock wants to hold around VWAP, which is not the best for my short trade at least. I'm trying to see if the market's going down and the market's bouncing off of VWAP 2, and watching this stock hold VWAP 2 after creating the bottoms around 152 or so. So maybe the short trade is not the right idea right now. But obviously I have my out at 155. If 155 breaks and holds 155 on the bids for, I don't know, 10-15 seconds, obviously I'm wrong and I'll just book my loss and move on with it. But until then, I'm just gonna keep scalping the shorts, trying to get a better average price and keep haggling my price for when that fall actually happens. We make that good money. I'm not sure if Miss V has anything, but if she does,
guys, I'm back long on Tesla.
Nice.
Yep, here's my enter, and I'm looking to split my exit in case Tesla gets to 894.50 and 894.70. That's the goal. Looks like uptrend for me, so let's see where Tesla goes. Well, now it goes to the downside, of course, but anyways, I'm still holding and we'll keep you updated. Thank you,
Miss V. Shopify at 1500. Wow, look at it. We got a Shopify trader here. Who trades Shopify? Wow, that's surprising. It's very rare you see someone who trades Shopify, especially in TSX. I know Adam and I usually take that trades on Shopify, but damn, man. Oh, you rich. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you rich.
What's the price for?
It's like
Shopify?
$1,500 a stock.
Wow.
Yeah, you rich to be trading the Shopify over there. Shop is dual listed. That's true. I kind of forgot about that. It is dual listed on New York also. Shop should split. Yeah, maybe. You know who I think should split is Chicago Mexican Grill. There's no reason for CMG to be all the way over. Is it Chicago? Is Chipotle Mexican Grill?
Yeah.
Yeah, not Chicago Mexican. Chipotle Mexican Grill. I feel stupid now. But
It's
no.
expensive also, right?
The stock is expensive, and no one even trades it. The stock is so expensive, and pretty much everyone who owns that stock is the people who created it.
All right.
Yeah, they don't want outside owners, so it makes sense. But the CMG, man, this is stupid expensive. DWAC opened back up. Let's go check it out. DWAC did open, but it looks like it opened up on a down halt. So more buying pressure question mark on this stock. We did go all the way as high as 27 almost, and come back down from there. So let's see what happens. The stock wants to do. Jim Cramer loves Chipotle. Hopefully not during when the E. coli breakout happened.
Do we have it in Toronto?
Yes.
Did you eat
Yeah.
ever? You like it?
It's all right.
Okay.
I think Burrito Boys that we have. I don't know if you guys have it in America. Burrito Boys is pretty good. Have you had Burrito
I
Boys?
believe so.
Yeah, Burrito Boys. They give you a lot of food. I think Chipotle is a little bit more bougie in a way in terms that like you're paying a lot for a very little, but Burrito Boys you're paying very little for a lot and it's very good. So yeah. CMG, what did I just read? CMG is good to trade with options. Got it.
So I just actually want to try to find out. So I haven't had Chipotle in a while, but I was just asking people. They have a brisket now. So I just want to ask people in the chat there: have you tried their brisket yet? So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm gonna look to see in the chat to see what they're doing. Normally I get the barbacoa, so interested to see if the brisket's any good. Maybe we'll touch that today. I prefer the bowl or the salad rather than the wrap, but that's what I'm at. But I do agree, Burrito Boys, pretty legit. I do think it's probably Canadian, but shout out to that. Waiting to see if how the brisket is, guys.
Yeah, you're a bowl man too. I like it. Bowls all day. It's so much easier to eat. It's so much cleaner. I don't have to worry about sauce running on my hands off the wrap and everything. Use a spoon, use a fork, whatever. Call it a day. Get it over with. Nice and easy. I love bowls all day. Let's see. Miss V, are you a burrito girl or are you a bowl girl?
I'm shawarma girl.
Shawarma?
Yeah.
All right. I love shawarma too.
Yeah, and actually, like Marlon, we are texting to each other now, and Marlon having Shopify now on his trading list, and he trades
So you
Shopify.
text Marlon, but not me. You never even asked me for my number.
On Instagram. You can DM me. I'll
You
reply.
see, you guys seeing this? I see how it is, Valeriia. Never even asked me for my number. I'm her co-host. I sit right next to her. Never.
We have Instagram.
No, Miss V, I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm joking.
All right,
I'm
we'll
joking.
talk off camera, okay? We'll be good. Come on, Pradi.
Oh my God, not Pratty again. All right, let's go to Miss V's a taquitos girl. Oh, I love taquitos
I don't
too.
know taquitos even.
It's like this little roll that has like a chicken filling inside, and it's like cheesy.
Never tried.
Yeah, it's like it's a good. You'll
Yeah,
try it one day.
okay.
You'll try it. Maybe if we go to Cancun with the company trip, right, Sean?
Oh, it would be so
Then
nice.
we'll try it. All right, DWAC now still halted. Yeah, DWAC just got not too long ago, but now it's not halted right now. It is trying to trade above 25. Let's see if it can do that. 25 is struggling to hold on the bids, looks like, but we are making that move up to the top side, even though we did halt on the move down. So surprising enough to see, it's pretty rare to see a stock to halt down but open up on the halt down and then continue going up. Usually the trends of a stock is go up, halt up, go up, halt up, go up, halt up, and then go down, halt down, go down, halt down, go down, halt down, and then just trade sideways for the rest of the day. Prad got friend zone. Dude, Prad's been friend zone forever. But even during friend zone, I don't have the number, which is kind of sad.
Well, we should. I know. We're just always so busy trading, you know?
I'm just.
And like we're here every day. Like,
Yeah.
come on, imagine, guys, we spend every day together. Like, how much? 8 hours,
Yeah.
and then we come home and also sit on the phone talking.
I just want to say hi to you when you're not here, Miss V. Is that too much to ask?
That's all right. You can send me a pigeon.
I can send you a carrier pigeon. I'll
Yes.
steal Arun's carrier pigeon.
That would break my heart, though. Like, melt my heart. Yeah, I could ask Arun, but you can ask him only when he's in office because he doesn't have. Oh no, he got pager, I believe.
Pager.
Yeah.
You think I have a pager? You think I'm that old?
Oh, you can't message from phone to pager? Well, anyways, real quick, my Tesla trade, Prad, maybe you can help me on that. That
Yeah.
iceberg order destroyed my chart. It looks very bad. So hopefully it will get back to normal, right?
Yeah.
Sometime. But guys, I'm out of half of my position on Tesla at 894.50. I'm looking for 894.70 to get out of the other half, but stock goes to the downside now. And I'm frustrated because of this chat. So back to you. Chart.
Yeah,
I'm
why are
in
you
love with
frustrated about the
I'm
chat?
in love with chat.
Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? You
No,
guys heard that, right? Clip that, guys.
Stop the
clip that.
sabotage.
All right, I'll stop. No more sabotage in the beautiful Miss V over here.
Thank you.
Never ask for a girl for a number. Be a man. So what? Just throw a phone at her and tell her to put a number in? What? Never ask a girl for a number? What? Tesla short question mark. TSLANQ. Tesla short question mark is a good question, but no, I'm gonna be hands off. I want to short it before 900 and not any time before that. So if we go back to 900, I will short it for sure. The stock has had a great momentum to the top side today, which is 100% gonna stop me to short it anytime before 900. I did take a chance at 888 because when I was watching the stock off the open, 888 went, bounced off, came down. So when the stock went back to 888, I said it's gonna give me at least a couple more scalp opportunities before it breaks. So I took that opportunity, I took that trade, and then 888 ended up breaking all the way to 900. 900 being the high of day today, 940 cents being the all-time high on Tesla. So my shorts are going to be all the way from 900 to 940 cents, and if 940 cents breaks, maybe 950 cents, I'll give it a 10-cent room. It is Tesla, you got to give it $1, to be honest. Maybe I'll give it a 10-cent room off that all-time high, and then see if I'm wrong on that short. So why 900 short in Tesla? What's the reason? That's my reasoning behind it. The all-time high is 940, and the stock did bounce off of 900 today. And I just like playing these even dollar levels and half dollar levels. So 899.50 or 900 are the two levels I'll be watching. Prad stock might be looking up. Profit takers on Tesla. Yeah, I think this on Tesla was a short squeeze is what we were speculating in our trainee chat over here on the floor. So not really sure what caused this move. Of course, we had the earnings yesterday, but usually you see the moves off earnings happen after hours, but the after hour move wasn't too big. It was, I believe, to the downside, if I
Yeah.
remember right. But then we open and then we just
To the moon.
rock to the tops, all-time highs. Doesn't really make sense. The numbers were, of course, record high numbers and so on. So what about the news that people didn't like yesterday like today? Or did they just disseminate the information over the night, spend some time to read all these papers, do their information research or whatever, hire their university graduates to do their research, and then they figured this is where we're going to start punching in? So we don't know what the reasoning is, short squeeze or actual value buying over here. But overall, Tesla's momentum is too strong to get short in random places. GME. Still above 180. Let's go. That's what we like to see. But stock got rejected off, I think, 190 today. Yes, it looks like 190.69 is a rejection. Almost at 191 and still above 180. So that's a good thing. Kind of flat for the day. 0.17%/0.7%. So almost nothing going on here. Let's see what happens overall in our meme stocks in the coming end of the month or so. By October's coming end soon. Let's see if the spooky season allows us to spook off the hedge funds. Spooky. All right. Speaking of spooky season, did we decide yet? I have yet to decide. I'm
to
losing my
decide.
mind. I'm losing my. I literally wake up every day
And
and
think
I'm
your
in a
mama?
panic as to, oh man, Halloween's coming. I need to dress or not
That's-
dress. I
that's
need a
funny.
costume. Like I like panic every day.
Sorry, Prad, trying to get out of my.
She's trying to
Tesla.
manage her positions.
Yes,
we'll
and
give you some time.
somehow like I'm in Crocs now. Excuse me, Crocs.
You're in Crocs right now?
Leave me alone. No, I was in Tesla, but like Crocs got over.
Oh,
All right, back to you.
but yeah.
I'm a mess. in
Try what
here.
kind of dress you looking for? You listen, I knew that was gonna be talked about as soon as I made that mistake. I knew I was gonna get some comments about it. So I meant costume, not a dress. Listen, it happens, all right? It happens. Just let me be.
I'm out of my position on Tesla.
Let's go.
And I'm in profit now, guys. Let's go. I love that it was such a tense morning, but honestly, it's even much more fun when when you lose, then make money back, back. Whew. All right. Well, here are my outs. Instead of 894.70, I got out at 897 and 894 even. Well, anyways, I'm in profit. And yeah, Brad, now we can talk about costumes. I think we'll be fine. Again, always remember, in any case, we can do U18 foil costume. You'll be like, all shiny.
All right.
Minutes of meditation.
DWAC going back to 27 here, and people are calling the $30. Man, you guys are really bullish on this. I wish I had the sentiment or the conviction that you guys have on this trade. Absolutely crazy because the move has been monstrous on this stock today. So let's see if that happens, man. $30, not too far. We're about $4 on this stock from 30, and that could very easily happen. The volume has not tapered off. Volume is still continuing. We got about 30 minutes left for lunchtime to end, and the volume hasn't tapered off at all. Did you want us to go to you?
I believe this.
Let's go to Sean.
Yeah, no, I'm just doing some Ric Flair woos because there goes DWAC. So, I mean, I was literally saying short this thing at your own demise, but if you're scalping it, you can make money. This is just, sometimes you sit here and you have a little bit of fun, right? I mean, I'm listening to the show. It's been a great show. I'm trading my positions as well. As the Qs come to the downside, LVS comes to the downside. Things starting to move for us here. But there goes DWAC. I don't even have any commentary on this. It's just, we've made enough money on this to be really happy with it. So DWAC, man, I'm waiting for a halt, but for right now, just keep going to the upside. All I can say is that if you're going to go long, just make sure you have some outs like I did right here, because if you don't get out at certain levels,
Yes.
then you can't experience this downward move, right? And like I was long right here, 21, out 25.50. I mean, to me, that is a
Money, money,
you know,
money,
and
money,
the thing is
money,
that
money,
if you
money,
don't
money.
have this out right there, it's still a lot of money, but
Check
hit it up.
check
So
your microphone, Sean.
Yep, that makes sense. Thanks for the warning there. So now I have the microphone. Thank you for that. But basically, all I was saying here is that today, DWAC continues to make that move to the high side. And just make sure you have an out. That's all. Because we were long here at 21. We were able to ride this to the upside. We did be conservative, take out $2 or $3. But then, you have to have that out. Mine was going to be 25.50. Because we got out, we didn't have to get, pain on the downside here. It would have still been good money. But now it's even better as we take out 28s. Congratulations to everybody, man. It's been a big explosion of a day for anybody trading this name. And I don't know, just don't let greed get the best of you is all I can say. Like, if you're long this name right now, you may want to consider trimming some if you haven't, but that's just my advice. And if you took my advice all the way up, you would be out already. So take that with a grain of salt. But again, congratulations, guys.
Yeah, now I'm just keeping an eye out to see what happens on 28. There is some size on 28. Let's see that 28 break. It's going to happen very soon. And there we go. Boom, 28 broke. Weak break of 28. Obviously, I'm still kind of PTSD off that 24 break. So that same thing would have happened to me on that 28, and it would have stopped me from completely trading the stock. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, just be hands off. But obviously, if you have the, the mental fortitude to take those breaks and hold it against you on this violent move up and down, and you can scalp it. You have some beautiful opportunities here to make some money on this stock. Right now, I do see some size on 28.90. I'm going to expect 29 to break too, and then 30 to go right after that. So let's see what the stock wants to do. A firm wants to go in the wrong direction for me too at the moment. I'm going to pull up a firm at the see what it's still under 155, so really doesn't matter to me. Let's go back to what's moving. DWAC. Oh wait, no, DWA. Yeah, DWAC. I thought I'd put DWAS. No, it's DWAC.
Dwac.
Still, yeah, Dwac. Yeah, look at that. So we do see some size at 28.90. And I want to see that size go and get tested. We haven't gone there yet. Maybe we were 1 cent off of that. There you go. Boom. Size got tested. 29 got tested. 29 breakout happening. We're going higher. 30 incoming soon. For someone who said 30 coming in soon, man, you were not wrong. And I did say we're only $4 away from it. Here we go. Wow. I am losing my mind. I had to hold 24, break maybe for a couple seconds, and I would have been up $4 or $5 in the money, $6 in the money. But no, I couldn't do that. I just didn't have it in me to hold it. It was scary because the stock showed me a 40-cent weakness on that 24 break. But here we are, 30 coming in very soon. We are right now about 60 cents short off of 30. Looks like. Let's take it there. 70 cents, sorry. So 70 cents short of 30 right here. There is some size building up on the offers, so maybe people want to start looking short over here on this stock is my guess. But right now, obviously, we are in new all-time high territory. The stock's trading above in new ranges, almost up 187% today. Monstrous move with 300 million shares trading almost before lunchtime. That is big. Anytime you see a stock trading 100 million shares throughout the day, that is a big thing right there. But trading 200 million, 300 million shares before lunchtime, before even 4 o'clock hits, that's something significant. So let's see what happens with the stock overall for the whole day today. You'll get more coverage at the 3:00 p.m.
3:00 p.m. Eastern time.
Eastern time. Yeah.
By the way, Prad, can we take a look at Uber? It's moving to the upside and up more than 2%.
Let's see if the move in Uber is in tandem as match and them. No, it's not. I was just trying to relate it to the overall Apple, the ruling that's going on, not Apple, sorry, the Google ruling that's going on about cutting down the app costs. I thought maybe that would help Uber too, because obviously there's only a couple places where you can use Uber, and it's an Apple phone or a Google phone. And I don't know if Windows Phone have it.
Really?
I don't know if Windows phones have it.
That's crazy. I need to see.
I don't know if Windows phones have it or if other OSs have it or not. But overall, what I'm trying to say is they use the App Store to use the product, right? So I thought maybe it would help it. It does not have the same move that Bumble and Match did. But overall, let's just talk about what the stock did today. Almost up 3%, sorry, 2.5% for the day with 9.8 million shares traded. We are holding VWAP. We held 47 not too long ago as support and trading higher. Let's see if we can go to the higher day around 47.50-ish. If we can break that 47.50, that would be good. But overall, with the market now coming down a little bit, 1 to 3 is still going to be a little bit of a low volume period, especially when most of the eyes of the whole world are on DWAC, on Dwac. So when most of the eyes of the whole world are on Dwac, you probably won't get too much of a move in other stocks somewhere else. DWAC, the perfect short now. Let's go see it.
And Prad, you can use you can use Uber with a lot of phones. Like you can use it with Nokia, Apple, Samsung, Google Pixel, and LG.
No, but I meant like the operating system. So
iOS.
Yeah, iOS, Android,
and iOS and Android.
There you go. So that you can only use an iOS phone or an Android, and if Google is cutting the cost of an app store, that means Uber doesn't have to pay so much. Okay. So that was my idea behind it, but the idea didn't work out.
Yeah, I was just really shocked when you said that like not every phone can.
No, I meant like only operating system like Android and iOS.
Are there more?
There's Windows.
Oh,
There's
there
a
are
Windows
phones?
operating system on phone.
Oh.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Yeah.
It's garbage, but it exists.
Do you remember Internet Explorer?
Oh yeah, one of
I don't
the
know
best
why.
browsers made on earth.
Yeah.
Best browsers made on earth. Internet Explorer. Android, she is cute. She is cute. That is true. Windows Phone. Yes, imagine using a Windows Phone. Yikes. I had a Windows Phone. Yikes. At least you don't have a BlackBerry like Neil, right? He's about to throw his BlackBerry at me right now.
Here's the thing, man. You got to do you. Like I could literally care less.
I'm just
I love my phone.
chirping.
It's an Android phone ultimately, so I'm more of a buy Apple, use Android kind of dude. But to me, it's like I never want to be with the crowd because it's just me. It's not me, and I know it. I'm not necessarily a Rune because I'm not as stubborn as I would never pay a single cent for a shortable share. Which is true. Like a Rune will not pay. It could be like a fraction of a cent. To pay for locates, and he refuses to do it as a day trader. Me, it's like there's always a price you're not willing to pay, but ultimately you just got to do you, man. You got to do whatever makes you happy in this world. Life is way too short to live somebody else's life, which truth of the matter is, everybody does it to a certain extent. It's the more that you do it, not being true to yourself, that it kind of kills you a little bit by a little bit. But if you get mad when someone disagrees with you or doesn't like the thing you like, it's like, what's wrong with you, man? Or if you hate on some stuff that other people like, it's like, whatever, man. Life is way too short for that crap. This DWAC, man, I can't get off of it. I got the 29 now because I had like tight stops. Can we get my chart up for a sec?
Yeah.
Because I've been going like once these things halt, they're a little bit easier. Like halt up works, short, tight stops here. We're able to take a couple bucks each time, and then you get the big rollover into the halt. Get that nice curl at 25. You're able to take $1. Tight stop again. Tight stop 27. Take 29s. Curl out for $1.50. Like it stunk before the halts. Don't get me wrong, but essentially scalping this thing since it's had the halt trades is so much more clean. Which, you know, and I always say this. It's like it's way better to trade these if you're looking for short trades after it's halted 1 or 2 times because it becomes a little bit more clear some of these levels. And if we crack 27, I mean, I know I have a bid down at 21. It just who cares? It's probably like a halt or two to the downside. If it were to halt down again and pull that. I guess open higher move. CEI did this at least once where it halted down and tried to open higher, and that was pretty much it for it. This time, if it were to do that twice, then I could say I've never seen that happen before. Like I've never seen twice in one day a stock halt down and then essentially open up higher, break the high, and then make a top, halt down, open up higher and break the high. Like I'm 99% sure I've never seen that before. Here we go. Like I'm always holding on to a piece of it for break even. So if 30 goes here, the last trade will be a winner, even though I'll be surprised about it. But this stock is nuts, Prad. There's no getting away from it as a day trader. If you're not trading this, then I don't know, man. Like it's just, you should at least be learning from the experience of DWAC, even if you're not trading this thing. You don't get these very often. So it's a great learning experience. Like stare at the tape. I can't keep my eyes off it because I'm learning a bunch.
100% agreed. Yeah, even if you're scared of it or you don't want to take the trades, you have to have it watched, guys. And especially if you're recording it, even better. If you're recording the software or your trading platform watching, go back and watch the tape. Go back and notice how the stock's moving around those points where it halts and so on. You're gonna learn a lot from doing that. So for those of you who are recording after we talked about it, congratulations. And if you're using it to get better, good job, real good job. You are one step closer to getting to their goal of being a profitable trader. Moderna right now apparently at 340, and it is indeed. I do want to go short here, but then we have the whole booster news coming in of how J&J and Moderna, I believe, were accepted for booster vaccinations. So even though I'm highly bearish on the stock, the news catalyst is on the positive side, so that's gonna not make me gonna hit the short today. Maybe look for the day 2 play, and that means I basically go home, look for how the stock has traded on the day of the catalyst, look for the levels to play off of tomorrow, and then I will touch those levels tomorrow and play off those levels tomorrow. And that's the same thing I did on a firm when the news happened. I didn't trade it on day 1, but day 2, I had obvious levels on the bottom side, on the top side, and I've been using those levels pretty much ever ever since that day. And that's the way I have structured my setup, because when I take those day 1 plays, it's pretty much a beating. But when I take those day 2 plays, I'm working hard to make that money I lost on the day 1. So I figured, why not just not touch day 1, see what the stock does on day 1, learn, go home, chart, and then come back and smash those levels on day 2. So I'm going to be watching Moderna tomorrow and the rest of the month. Let's see if it can break above 340, especially with this news over here. Sean Cantina, PSFE is looking good. PSFE with about 4 million shares traded. Let's go see what it's doing. Kind of up 5, almost 5% today, 4.5% today, but looks like it's just trying to retrace from this lows that it made not too long ago, or the down move that it made not too long ago. So it's good to see the bounce happen around $7. We are trading above VWAP. We held the previous support again, which it broke through earlier, so that's good to notice again. So let's see if the strength keeps on going to the top side and we can go higher and higher. Charts equals new world. No, I do chart. You'll be surprised. I do chart. I do chart a lot. It's my job, you know. It's just my bread and butter. I eat what I kill, and if I don't kill, I don't eat. So I kind of have to. I just meant looks good from coming from the dead, not day trade. Yeah, I mean, it does look from coming from the dead, it is up 5%, as I was saying, and as you mentioned too, but from the bottoms of $7, it is waking up a little bit, so that's good to notice. What do you kill? I'm talking about the stock markets. You know, if you in this game, you're kind of a hunter, and if you want to eat, you have to kill the I don't know, animal that you want to eat. So in today, I guess I killed Tesla and Affirm, but right now Affirm is kind of killing me. I'm down about 50 cents per share, but still I have my out, which is that 155 high. If it breaks 155, sorry, not high, I'll be out of that trade. So I'm still sitting in this short, just trying to haggle my price, watching my entries and my exits to see if I can get a nice average, a way better average than the one I have right now. And you make doses. That's true. I make doses, but I don't know how to make the mix for it. I told my mom to teach me, and then she did, but I just keep forgetting how to do it. So I think it's pretty easy. It's water, rice, and lentils. I think you take 2 cups of rice, 1 cup of lentil, and water, and leave it soaked up overnight, and then you grind it, and then after you grind it, you just make doses. I don't know if the ratios are right. My mom will probably beat me after I go home for quoting the wrong ratios, but whatever. Maybe dress as a hunter, Prad. Yeah, why not? Bring a bow and arrow. Where's Patter's mom? She's probably teaching in a class right now. She's a teacher for special needs kids in a French immersion school. I don't know how she got the job. I don't know if she speaks French. I don't know if she speaks French because I don't speak French. She does. So I don't know how. She learned French way better and faster than me. And I actually went to a school where they forced French on you, and she never did. So it's weird. It's surprising, but good job to Mama.
It's a good job indeed, especially in Canada, where like 2 official languages, French and English, and like you can even find a job in Montreal. But if you don't speak French, I believe you cannot even become prime minister.
Yeah, no, you cannot.
Which our goal is not. Well, I wish to speak French. Bonjour.
Comment ça va?
Ça va bien.
Quel âge as-tu?
Je suis fatiguée.
Quel âge as-tu?
Oui.
No.
Je suis fatiguée.
Puis-je aller aux toilettes?
Oh, you said, can I go to toilet?
Yeah, that's right. There you go. There you go. Puis-je aller aux toilettes? That's the only thing kids learn these days in French classes.
French
Let's be real.
people now have blood out of their earrings or after years after our conversation.
I speak French because I am. Yeah,
Oops.
excusez-moi. I hope you guys enjoyed our little horrible French accents there. Affirm back at 155. There is some size on 155. Not looking good for me. There we go. 155 did break. Let's see if we can hold 155 on the bids for maybe, I don't know, a couple longer. And if we can't, then I'm still gonna hold the short for a bit longer over here. But obviously, I'm almost down $1 per share here. If 155 ends up holding, I'm gonna kick myself out and look for another position short around the high of day, which is 156.16. So maybe I'll just give it the high of day. Actually, to be honest, I have the wiggle room. I have the net banked up already to give it that wiggle room, and I can possibly keep on washing my positions over here to wash my average, and which is actually, I'm going to do that a little bit. I'm just going to throw out some orders all over the place to wash my positions and get more long or short, vice versa, because I still believe the stock is not going higher than the high of day, or at least to 160 after noticing the weakness we saw not too long ago on the stock. DWAC going again. Wow, let's go check it out. It is indeed. We're going back to that $30. Looks like, oh wow, look at the rejection off that $29.50. Instant drop of $4 right there, or sorry, $3 right there off that rejection. So let's see if we can go test that again, which would be nice, obviously, on DWAC. Trump's hair is gold. Why did I just read that randomly? Anyways. DWAC 2000. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe not today, maybe eventually. Hard instant rejection. Yeah, the 29.50 was the instant rejection. It's like, wow, that was pretty surprising to notice. But like I said, like Neil said, there's a lot of things to learn from the stock today. So keep your eyes peeled on this and watch what's happening in the overall games that are being played. A firm wants to go higher, man. I don't like this trade right now. But I do have to give the wiggle room to high a day, obviously, because it doesn't make sense to kick myself out over here and then complain about how I got stopped out for no reason. So I have to just give it the wiggle room. I'm just going to have to keep washing my position, my shares, recycle them a little bit, and get a better average. Biden setting up those walls at 30. All right, kind of too political over here, but yeah, let's just leave it at that.
What can we do with this Dwac new stock?
You can't do anything, Miss V. It's so crazy, and it's so volatile, so bonkers, for a lack of a better word. You can't really do much here.
We have a new member, Brian Spracu. Welcome to the green side.
What'd you just say?
Brian Spracu. No?
I'm joking.
How would you say?
It sounded like you said some bad word.
Spracu.
Yeah.
It's a bad word?
No, it's not.
Sprague. Thank you, Brian Sprague. Thank you very much. Welcome to the family. I hope you're having a good day, Sprague. Sorry for that. I'll remember that last name forever. Sprague.
Yeah, so thank you. Welcome to the green side. The jokes are good today. Well, that's good. I practice a lot. I go home, sit in front of a mirror, write them all out, practice them. I hope. And if I laugh at the joke, then I'll bring it out. If I don't laugh at the joke, then I'll probably just trash it, bury it. But yeah. Would not be surprised if traders pump Kodak. Yeah, I would not be either. Kodak is another one of those heavily shorted stocks. So you could see that happening. Do people even use Kodak cameras anymore? He's ready to go home and get green side. Yeah, it's almost closing time for me, but I'm not ready to go home anytime soon. We do have some major closing trades, which obviously I'm not gonna tell you guys about. But I'm gonna have to stay here till 4 today. Hopefully, more money to be made for me. DWAC, the new AMC. Yeah, today is the AMC for sure. Jesus, it's just rocking to the top side. DD popping. Don't tell me that DD is popping like Tesla was popping, because someone in my Discord chat did say I'm thinking of all-inning DD just because of the Tesla move. So let's go see what DD is doing over here. DD still gives me PTSD based off of that down move it had on the day 2 of IPO. IPO happens, day 2 China comes out and says, we're going to have regulation stuff going on with the stock. Raw! Pitchforks and angry mob. And DD the next day, very next day, just crashes down. So that was pretty violent, and that kind of told me hands off of Chinese stocks. You have a Discord, bro? Yeah, of course, man. We gotta have a Discord, bros. If you don't have Discord bros who are throwing ideas at you, you like, come on. You got it. For us, at least over here, our ideas come from our watch list, which we didn't talk about
Yes, sir.
today. We didn't talk about our watch list. So, we have multiple watch lists. One is on Twitter from Sean's sticky notes. And we also have our daily watch list that you can sign up for on our website that Miss V just posted in chat. So in there, we talk about the stocks that the morning guys are going to most likely be keeping their eyes on. And it is curated by Brandon, who does a lot of research, comes in early in the morning, does a lot of research, and gets it ready for you guys. And of course, Miss V helps him with that too. So thank you to Miss V and Brando and Sean.
Brandon is the GOAT. Everybody knows. And by the way, guys, if you go to our Twitter page, we have even QR code now. So if, for example, you watch us from TV or your computer and you do not use your phone for that, it's very helpful. You just cursor your phone to that QR code and bam, your watch list is there. And isn't that a future? Literally, very cool feature. And when you get there, you can see all those names that are popping today. What's that? Dwac. What's that? DD, Tesla, everything, pins, everything is in here. And you always can go back to archive and see like chronologically how stocks move starting from March 2021. So yes, guys, it's for free and Brandon does your homework for you. So why do not use free golden resources?
Thank you. Prad, you definitely have a future in infomercials. Okay, I'll take that as a compliment. I'll take that as a compliment. A firm's still burning me. Grrr. Whatever. Dwac, man, we're back to going higher again after creating a bottom at that 27 area or so. So I'm gonna see if we can go through that $30 very soon. 28.50. We did see that big rejection happen at 28.50. So let's see if that 29.50, not 28.50. Let's see if we can break out of that 29.50 and go break out of that 32, making every single one of you who are long very happy. This stock has been absolutely making dreams come true. Dwac is what dreams are made of, apparently. You need to scalp Dwac, Prad. I don't have a setup on it. I don't have a plan, and when I don't, I just don't touch it. That's how I trade, and it's just how I work. But if you have a setup on it and you see a trade on it, go for it, man. There's a lot of money to be made on this trade overall. Just smack that trades.
Brian James says, V, you're the Tesla analyst. Hello, thank you, Brian. Well, I think it's time to sum it up, guys.
Oh, I didn't even see the time. Wow.
It's overall, I turned my negative day to profitable one. I learned a lot of lessons today. I was such a pleasure to be a witness of what Tesla does, and of course come back at 3:00 p.m. Eastern time to trade the power hour together. It's gonna be interesting, and I'm super excited. How does Tesla ends up this day? Guys, please make sure you like this video. Let's break 600 likes. We need just 40 more likes, and we can easily get them. Have a great break. Please come back, and we love you, Prad. Any last words?
Yeah, thank you, Miss V. Be back for the closing show, guys. Obviously, we will be back tomorrow.
Both of us are
Tomorrow's
here.
Friday?
Yes.
Yeah, so we will be back for the last day of the week, back at 11 o'clock, same time, same place. Until then, take care of yourselves. Don't miss us too much because we will be back at the closing show, the fastest hour on YouTube, as Sean says it.
Wow.
All right, guys. Adios. Peace out.
Пока-пока.